What's good, everyone? It's your boy Blessed By Rey. We got
Chi Savi.
And today we got a little segment for you called AFTERTALK. Let's get
to
it.
the after party, but girl, you came to the main event. Me glance by you is getting real intense. You so dangerous.
Let's get into it. All right, my boy.
Oh,
You
I'm
go
sorry.
first. Yeah. You go first. I'm the one that should be saying shit.
All right, it says, after every summer, what's one song you'll never get tired of hearing?
I don't know the name, but I know the person. Chanapal. Let me give it to ya. You ever seen that video of the girl that's like, I didn't know your name had an A in it, and he's like, what? She's like, Chanapal. And he starts dying, bro. But yeah, I would say I don't know. I would say all that whole like era of Sean Paul, bro. I don't even know what he be saying, bro. But it's crazy how the vibe can just. But yeah, what about you?
For me, it's gotta be Ayo by Chris Brown and Tyga.
But wait, how does it go?
You go like Ayo. I'm a vision man.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't say the words, but
Nah,
like,
fair,
you
fair.
already know how it goes.
I remember that one. All
Get
right.
lit to that shit.
After hearing the word summer, what three things pop into your head immediately?
Umbrella.
That's one.
You
got stuck.
The beach
Okay.
and bikinis.
Yeah, you took what I said or what I was gonna say.
That's the first three, bro.
If I was to choose, I would say pools. I would say
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why, but hotels.
Hotels for the summer? Okay.
Hotels,
I'll take
you
that.
know. And then but nowadays it'd be B&Bs, Airbnbs, but get hotels.
B&B tellies.
Facts. And then third, summer.
Summer, bro.
Summer vibe. You know what I mean? Gotta get that shit right. Gotta get that shit
Summer
right.
Bod.
Hell
Like
yeah.
dad bod. Next.
Take a little sip.
All right. It says, you're going out. If all 8 tracks on Afterparty were alcoholic drinks, what would they be and why? Yo, the first track on Afterparty is Afterparty. Afterparty is like a
Afterparty.
tequila sunrise.
Okay, I can see that. I can
Not
see
just because I say it in the lyrics, but like it's
you gave yourself away.
yo, but like it really is though. It's
I
that
can see
vibe.
that.
Like
For sure.
I feel like a tequila sunrise is inviting.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. And then what's the next one? It would be
Drinks on me.
Drinks Pun
That's
Me.
more energetic.
That's more
upbeat.
like that's more like red solo cup in the hand, mixed
Yeah.
drink, like a
Red Bull vodka.
Yeah, and then what's next? After Drinks Pun Me, I can agree with you about the Drinks Pun Me, the Red Bull and vodka. And then Tuesdays, that's more like shit. That Casa Noble, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true that. That limonada. And the Casa Noble. It's actually Casa Noble.
Casa Noble. Well,
that's how you say it.
Casa Noble, bro. For
Bro, I was
Tuesday. But Thump. Thump is more like because those are all party vibes. The first
Yeah.
four, so it's like I
No,
would say
Thump's got to be the Vibes Cartel rum.
okay,
Bro.
for sure. I can see that
Because
I
it's
can see that.
international. You know, that song is like an international vibe, bro. Like, what?
Yep.
Yeah, Vibes Cartels.
And we
Rum,
got
no cap.
Drinks Pun. Or no, I'm sorry. It's Tease. At the Thump
Tease.
is Tease.
Tease is more chill.
Yeah, it starts to break down a little
That's
bit.
that
It starts to get
Henny.
more.
That's that
yeah,
Henny. Yeah.
Hennessy. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, I can see that Tuesdays being on the Henny.
It's like Henny
Now
and
we went
strawberry
from
lemonade.
tequila. We went from the light to the dark. Now we're getting into that.
Yo.
Okay, now it's
Even
like
though
baby
with
making
tequila,
shit.
we on that reposado. Let's be real.
We
Let's
on
be
that.
real. We
Well,
on that dark.
Hold up. Okay. So then after that is Drift. That was more like a
Drift is slower.
Like a margarita? Okay, yeah. Like a little margarita type shit.
What kind though? Like a classic. What's
low-key-
the flavor?
I could see it being a strawberry margarita. You like salt though, or the sugar?
I think it's more like a classic. So I would pick like the little salt. Like it's a little salty, you know. The song's not too
Yeah.
sweet.
It's not
So,
sweet.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
on that type of vibe.
And then we got what? Safety Net next.
Yeah. That
Safety Net is more like
Henny is that's the Henny. No.
That's a Douce. That's the Douce.
Same cognac, you know what I'm saying? It's a cognac, so it's
yeah.
same shit. But yeah, bro. So then
The last one.
find our way. What's that? That's a shit. That's more like a uplifting, you know what I'm saying? That's more like, all right, we getting somewhere. So like, I wouldn't want to be down. I wouldn't want to be on no.
So it's an upper.
Yeah.
It's like something with tequila. I feel like
Some
this whole album's something with tequila, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
Drink some tequila and listen to this album. It's the only way to listen to the album.
Facts. Because that's what's gonna get your spirits up. You know what I mean? Tequila. Spirits.
All right, next question. Get this shit on the road.
Is it me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
I bet. After making this album, what was the hardest part about putting it all together?
I had to take a sip for that one. Damn, the hardest.
Shit, I
What
feel
was the
like
question one more time?
Yo, after making this album, what was the hardest part about putting it all together?
I think the hardest part about putting it all together was getting Drinks Palm Me together, because that shit, I don't know, I was super scared because
I remember you saying you were running away from it until I brought
it was
the
like one
idea.
of those monsters I didn't want to approach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It felt like such a big project to approach vocally, production wise, like we had to switch a couple things up. So yeah, definitely that one. And on that one too, like redoing vocals, I got my dad in the studio too, so
Yo, I told
That
somebody
was
about
pretty
that, and they
fire.
were like, "What?" When I showed them Drinks from me, and I was like, "Yeah, those chants are him and his pops." She was
Yeah.
like, "It's pops." I was like, "Yeah, like I'm telling you, like his dad."
yeah,
Like,
it was fire.
and she's like,
bro.
"That's so cool." But yeah, for sure.
I asked him, I was like, yo, can you help me out? And he was like, all right, yeah. He pulled up, like it was an actual studio session. It was just in my room, bro.
What part of that did he jump in there?
All the chants.
All the chants, every
Yeah.
bruh, fire.
Yeah.
Shout out Papa Kai.
Papa Kai. No, we just call him Pops. We just call him Pops.
All right, bet. So
Next question.
yeah, I think it's you.
All right, so it says, after you walk into a party, what are the key things it needs to have to be fire? And what's one thing that instantly kills the vibe for you? Well, say what kills the vibe first, and then say what makes the party.
Damn, but I already gave it away. What's my first? I went right for it.
All right, what kills it for you? What kills it for you?
What kills it for me? I think when it's a party, like I walk in and it's like straight sausage.
Hey, yo.
like that
Yo,
kills
no
it.
cap.
Right? Like the point was to arrange like a good amount of guys, women. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Mainly women, but
You
like
need a good ratio for
a
a
good
party,
ratio
bro. No
for
cap.
sure. That should be the like fucking 6 to
bro.
no, bro. If it was like every 6 to 1 girl, like every 6 guys to 1 girl, bro. Yeah, like that's a turn off immediately, bro. So I
Okay.
think that's immediate. Like, damn, like there's no girls.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say like I'm gonna be out there like Matt could teach and every one of them. It's just the fact that there's like,
Yeah,
all right,
it's-
cool.
it's-
Like if I'm
it's
a
what-
dance, I'm not gonna
it's
dance
what
with no
makes the
guy.
party, bro. Like,
Exactly.
Like,
So then-
you gotta have guys macking on the girls. Like that's how the party, bro. What?
And then the what was the first one? How
What makes the party fire? Like
the limonada. The limonada, papi. The limonada.
limonada
Cheers.
and handsies.
Pinkies up.
Oh, pinkies.
And Nancy's. And Nancy's. The limonada and the handsies. Immediately walk through the door.
Yo, no.
Limonada in the handsies. If that's not there, out. Fuck. This mic
You might want to push it back a little
I
bit.
almost pulled an Orlando Brown. Yo. All right, bet.
All right, for me, I think what kills the party automatically is when the DJ is just saying way too much, bro.
I feel
Like I can't, bro. Like just stop talking and just play the damn music, bro. Like we just out here trying to vibe. I'm just trying to vibe with my friends, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, put the mic down.
Why are you singing Happy Birthday to Shorty? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. Yo, shouting out mad people, bro. Shut the fuck up.
If you're gonna talk, shout out Afterparty.
No cap.
Hashtag Afterparty. You know what I mean? Tune in. Pre-save is
Announce
available.
that we in the building, and that's
Yes,
it.
sir. Pre-save is available.
Keep it to a minimum.
All right, bet.
And then what makes the party for me? is gotta be. You gotta have some Afro beats. You gotta have that genre specifically of music, bro.
Dance
some
hall.
dance hall.
Yeah,
you gotta have Vibes Cartel,
Yeah.
Fever playing in that bitch. No cap, bro.
Facts.
Get that party lit. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Yeah, hell yeah. Because if it's just that's like that. Yeah, rock on. Like,
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
no.
All right, next question.
What the hell?
Let's get it. What is it?
After the show ends, what 3 fictional characters are getting an invite to your after party?
Damn.
3 fictional characters though. Is that like from like actual shows?
Like it could be cartoons, I think. It could be movies. It could be anything like that.
Okay.
My first one, I'm gonna say, Deadpool. Gotta be at the party.
Yeah.
Gotta be at the party.
That's
What?
a vibe. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a
shout out
vibe.
to when we went to Cancun. Like I was partying with Deadpool, Spider-Man.
Shout out Ryan Reynolds,
Bruh.
Tom Holland. We about to be in Marvel next. Little do you know, we already got the sync placements after party. It's already in place.
And then I think for a cartoon, I'd choose Bender from Futurama. I feel
Bender's
like
who? Bender's
he's a robot.
The
He's a
robot.
Yeah, I think he would be pretty fun to party with.
I can see that. I can see
He always
that.
got his cigar in hand, you know what I'm saying?
Listen up, disco dummies. Ooh, boobity-doo, let-it-out-doo.
Bender
That's a good
for
one.
sure. And then let me think. What characters do I have in my arsenal?
Damn, 3 fictional, bro. I feel like I don't. After the show ends. First, I would say like from Shameless, I would do Frank because he's funny.
Frank.
And he gets drunk, bro, and he knows how to drink.
Okay.
And so.
Wait,
that
talk
would
about
be lit.
we're only partying with dudes? What kind of
Oh,
girls? Bro,
shit, I
time
was
out.
just
Hold up.
talking crap
Hold
about
up a
it.
sec. Hold on. I would definitely invite Jessica Rabbit, bro.
Yo.
That
What's the
thing,
robot
bro.
girl? What's the robot girl?
From where?
From back in the day, it was on like Nicktoons, bro. It was the you know what? But you know what? You know what? All right, bet. It's gonna be the Teen Titans girl. The from like the Star.
No,
Yeah.
Starfire?
Starfire or
Is that her
Sapphire.
name?
Y'all
her
let us
name?
know in the comments, but you know who I'm talking about. The girl with the red hair from fucking Teen Titans. And then from there, I think the second one would probably be Patrick. Cause you always need, bro, yeah, from SpongeBob, dog.
Bro, what?
From SpongeBob, you always need that stupid friend to be like, hey, bro, go do this. You won't do that. Oh, you don't think I would do it? Okay.
All right, next question.
Yeah, straight up, because I can't think of the third
Yeah.
one.
Next question. All right, this one says, after all the good times and setbacks, what's one thing that helps you keep finding your way?
Spirituality, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times doing music and thinking like an entrepreneur and a creative, a natural creative. I think it becomes hard at times, like no one's there at 3 a.m. to pat your back, and say, hey, good job, keep going. You gotta do that yourself and have ultimate belief in yourself. And I think for me to do that, I have to tap into spirituality, specifically God. I believe in God, and I talk to God probably like 6-7 times a day, bro. Sometimes I'm sometimes, bro, I promise. Sometimes I feel like he's probably like, again? Like, you reaching out to me again? And it's like, I swear, bro. Like, you just talk to me, bro. But then I gotta realize, like, no, that's what he wants, for me to always like tap in and seek him, and specifically in those moments when I'm like, dang, like having those doubts, having those fears, and then always gotta give my little prayer, have my conversation with God, and it
agree with
always
that.
pulls me back in.
Yeah.
And it's mainly about the
100%.
music, like like trying to pursue this and trying to and doing it. That takes a lot of faith, and I think God is what helps me through that for sure.
I agree. Hell yeah. I mean, heaven, yeah.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Heaven, yeah, to that, bro.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen, brother. For me, I think the one thing that keeps helping me find my way is probably music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, music has been there with me constantly through everything. It's the only thing that I have to depend on. It's like breathing for me.
Facts.
So I need my music. Next question.
After all your beach trips, what's one memory that still haunts you? Damn. Like shorts came off while the wave hit, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I have one that might one up that. I have one that might one up that. And I
Let me
really
take a
don't.
sip. I gotta.
Bro, I really don't want to say it.
The limonada
let me-
gotta hit real quick for
let me
this
take a
story,
sip
bro.
too, Damn.
He said one
Alright,
up,
so
the shorts
look.
coming off, bro.
Look, I got one that one ups that. So when I was a kid, I don't really remember how old I was exactly, but I remember I had a sandwich in my hand, bro. A sandwich. And I got swarmed by at least 20 seagulls, bro. And that's probably like the worst beach memory that I have.
Like
ever.
them, they were just like right on top of you,
bro.
guys,
They were going
beaming.
bro. It
Hell
was
no.
crazy, bro.
That sandwich must have been good.
I
Shit must have
I
been the
cried to
best
my
Italian
I'm not
sandwich.
gonna lie.
Pub sub be hated in
Oh, yo,
Florida.
R.I.P. the sandwich, bro. I didn't even take the first bite, bro. I wanted that
Pub
sandwich so
subs
bad,
be
bro.
hitting.
Yo.
Oh shit, you got that
Nah.
chicken tender sub. They said,
Yo, to this day, bro, I'm not like a seagull person. I hate seagulls, bro. No cap.
Oh shit.
If y'all notice that shit about me, like, bro, I just be like ducking seagulls, bro.
Yo, but you had some chips or some shit inside your mother sandwich, bro. Yo, but after, okay, what's one memory that still haunts you? I think, bro, I got a sunburn so bad. One time I went to the beach, bro. Like, I'm talking about so bad. You see me, I'm on the white side of,
Yo, bro,
of
white
tonality.
tea. Bro,
you know?
white tea.
Yeah, you know, I'm on the white side of tonality on my skin. My pigmentation is on the light
My
side.
pigmentation.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I hit the sun. I was out there all day, bro. And then I come back and I break out in this really bad itch. It felt like a million ants were on my back, just straight biting me, bro. It was so bad, bro. I look like Larry the Lock. I look like your hat. I swear, bro. And I was there, like, I remember I got out the shower. I was there freaking like rubbing my back with the towel.
Oh,
and
see,
that-
after the shower is when you see the sunburn for real.
Bro, you saw the sunburn before I went in the shower, and when I
got
got
worse.
out, it was
It got
like,
worse.
oh, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You should have probably
Damn,
just
bro.
not shot.
R.I.P.
I'm telling you, bro, when I rubbed my back with the towel, bro, the rest of the night I was like crying, bro. Like,
Nah, but you got a crazy tan after
crying.
that.
I fucking crazy peel. A crazy peel. Yo, my back was peeling, bro. It was bad. No, none of it was good, bro. So screw you.
Crazy. That's crazy. Bro.
Straight up.
Yo, is this the last?
That's the last
question?
one. That's the last one.
All right. It says, after summer winds down, what's next for Chi Savi and Blessed By Rey?
All right. So I'm gonna tell you what's next for Chi Savi. So for Blessed by Rey, I plan to keep working, bro. I plan to keep putting out projects, singles, whatever it takes to keep going. You know, the consistency can't stop. I'm actually very grateful that we were put in this position to do this, bro. Like, cause there was a question in there that said, like, what was the hardest part about the process? It was one of the first questions. I forgot how it was worded, but you know, for me, it was like starting the project. You know, I had this vision. I had all this in my head, and then once I brought it to your attention, it was just like go mode. You know what I'm saying? It was on go. Everything just started to roll, and so yeah, I think. What was the question again?
After summer winds down, what's next for Chi Savi and Blessed By Rey?
So I think it's just
What's
gonna
next
be.
for you, bro?
I think it's gonna be another project. If not with Chi Savi.
What kind of project though? Like, and what's the vibe?
To be honest,
Yeah, what's your next genre you're gonna have? We did Afrobeat shit.
to be honest,
saying?
there's a part of me that feels reggaeton. You know, there's a part of me that feels like straight island. You know what I'm saying? My family's from Puerto Rico, and
Yo,
I
Spanish artists tap in.
Yeah, your family, you're Puerto Rican too, so it's like,
Yes, sir.
there's this part of me that wants to tap into that type of realm, or like just really into sampling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sampling, if not recreating or sampling old salsa, old, you know what I'm saying, old classics or reggaeton classics, to just go in and be like, oh shit, these kids are on some new shit, you know what I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
yeah, whether it's with Chi Savi or with anyone else, you know what I'm saying? My plan is just to keep going. Consistency.
Yo, that
Keep
mic
hitting
is
this
f***ing
mic,
you,
bro. I
I'm not gonna
know.
lie.
It's because I
This
talk
is
with my
fighting
hands,
you,
bro. I talk with my hands.
Square up, Mike.
As soon as I hit it, it wants to like Orlando Brown me and shit. Like,
Hey, yo.
Orlando Brown me.
For me, what's next for me?
Sheesh.
I feel like this is the only thing that I'm gonna leave y'all with.
What that is?
I can't say, but y'all find out soon.
Sheesh. Yo,
Wait,
all I know is that.
what do you got back there? Another question?
Oh, we got another one? Oh, hell no.
No, yeah. I think it's only fair that you do it.
What the?
What is it?
All right. After all, this is a bonus question. I know we had this. After all is said and done, what's one thing you tell someone chasing their dream this summer?
I think just like do it no matter what. Like no matter what people say, no matter what people think, just go out and do the thing that you want to do. Because when you do it, then I don't know, like you just never know what could happen. Like just have an optimistic mindset. And sometimes like opportunities just blossom out of just you going to a place. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, that's probably what I would say. Just go and do it. No Nike, but just do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts, bro. Like I was saying earlier, like starting the project alone was like the biggest struggle for me because I had the vision and it was just a matter of how to execute it.
Yeah.
And so I think what I would tell someone out there is if you have that vision with whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever entrepreneurial vision you have or whatever project you want to do, whatever sweater you want to knit, whatever it is, I would say it has to just, you know, you have to build that confidence and then just say, okay, I'm gonna execute this. And sometimes building that confidence comes with doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you might not have the confidence built up to say, all right, I'm just gonna do this.
Just count down from 3, even when you're scared, and just do it,
Straight
man.
up.
It doesn't matter
Straight
what
up.
it is.
Yeah, because I remember when just the other day we had to film some content, and I was just telling you earlier, it was like if I hadn't done my podcast, Fresh and Blessed, shout out Fresh and Blessed podcast. But if I hadn't
Shameless
done,
plug.
yeah, if I hadn't done that, you know what I'm saying? If my cousin hadn't pushed me to do that, I wouldn't be this comfortable in front of cameras or have been able to shoot content with you. And so it's just a matter of doing it, and in doing it comes confidence, you know? And so, yeah, I think it's start whatever it is you have in your head.
And sometimes you don't know it all. Sometimes you're like mad delusional doing it, you know? But
Yeah.
as long as you just go and put like the first foot, step in forward, and then the next foot and the next foot, like it just gets easier to walk. For sure. Well, this was the Aftertalk segment. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all for watching, and yo, tap in with us. We just dropped Afterparty on the 13th of June, which is a Friday the 13th, which is kind of crazy, right? But like, bro, we out here. Listen to the album, go stream that shit, and yeah, tap in with us, man. Straight up. Thank y'all for coming. Peace out.
Different girl every day of the week.